Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Well, actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Episode 8, Lower Decks.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
This was great. This was a lot of fun, and I think we have a lot to talk about. They were
Almost too much.
Almost too much. They were doing a lot of character work and also a lot of references, and those are both the two things that sort of pad our review times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could cover all those references. I couldn't even.
I think they hit almost every movie.
Yeah, just about. When they ran into the rock god, I really want to hear that he wanted a starship.
Yeah, exactly. And that was apparently the original design for God in Star Trek V, but they had to cut it.
He's saying that like, you don't think I did my research for Star Trek V for our eventual arguments?
Incoming ship! It's the Wayfarer!
Captain Bucephalus Dagger.
So they're playing out Brad's fantasy movie on the holodeck.
Mm-hmm.
Brad got called away by Jack. Gets some bad news. We don't know about it right away, but he's being all sad and reflective.
Mm-hmm.
Found out William Boimler died, his transporter twin.
Yes, and here's our first movie reference, I think. That would have been First Contact. Or, sorry, not First Contact, Generations. Picard learning about his family dying in the vineyard on the holodeck.
Yeah, but did he sit like in a dark room with the sun being the only light source?
Yeah, and just the really loud music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking, oh, you've jumped to First Contact now.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm getting my TNG
it's not your fault.
movies
It's not your
mixed
fault.
up.
There was a lot of jumping.
There was a lot of jumping.
We saw at one point a graphics of the Enterprise A and the D, and I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
That's too much. That's too much.
At no point did they ever.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, these graphics are mind-blowing!
Rutherford, we've learned that there are space-time world lines that prevent the beginning of existence from merging with the end.
The Wayfarer, a Sovereign-class ship.
Gorgeous, yeah.
I'm not sure why they had the Titan on the background. Maybe they were deciding that they were going to do a different ship. And
Reusing some assets.
Chose to use the Sovereign instead?
Yeah, people like to say, it's animated, it doesn't matter what you do week to week, it's all the same, but, it is a lot easier to do like a bottle episode on the Cerritos where everything is assets you already have.
I don't know, I find that this animated show does a better job with canon.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Oh man, so good when they made fun of the JJ verse.
Man, scientifically, that is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, you gotta really reach for that.
Freeman just explained that the chronogami can be used to destroy any point in history.
What, does it make an alternate cinematic timeline that runs concurrent to our own, but with like different people playing younger versions of us?
Scientifically, that would be a bit of a reach.
Even at the ending, like, the com badge comment. So
My
good.
God, yeah, that slayed me. That was just
hands William the black com badge.
yeah, it's like, isn't this dumb? Are we supposed to be secret? Like, why would we?
We wear a black com badge. I'm like, I wonder who else thought of that.
This is like fun banter between shows, but that's like actually, no, you guys are dumb.
Yeah, no, they took some shots. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Oh, it's just like, hey, like, yeah, we're not getting the budget you guys get. We're not live action, but we can point out the fact that you guys are dumb. Really felt Boimler was you.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was so obsessed with side quests.
I love side quests. Side quests are the best part of any given game.
Boimler's being Chris right now.
I guess oh fuck. Would this be me on the holodeck? I'd feel like, okay, so obviously I'm supposed to do the chase.
Yeah.
So let's figure out everything else first, and then we'll do the chase.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
I
shit,
think,
that is me.
Yeah, Beckett's like, just banging her head against the wall, being like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why aren't we doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Until she found out that he's sad.
Yeah.
But the fake death.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, how shitty are these Starfleet, like, medical people? It's like, oh, he died asleep when something ruptured in his quarters and gas killed him or something.
Mm-hmm. It seems kind of like Riker should be suspicious of that. I'm wondering if this is like a double cross and, Riker and Boimler are like infiltrating Section 31 or something.
Isn't Section 31 supposed to be like a big secret? I mean, why would we wear special comm badges that advertise who we are?
You could still be dead.
No. You know what? I like the badge. I like the badge.
Cool if there's like bigger story arcs than like what we're just gonna get as episode to episode.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to involve Rutherford and his implant at some point.
Oh god, yeah. There's so many connections.
Like I'm assuming
Why
these are
is
going
this
to connect.
show on levels? It's like got so many levels to it, and it's just like
It's
I watch
20
the live
minutes.
action shows, and I'm just like, I want to shoot myself.
Oh my lord. Hey, it's getting better. We like Strange New Worlds.
Yeah,
Strange New Worlds was great.
we do like Strange New Worlds.
Yeah.
And
I honestly, I
hear
don't
good
know
things
if I'd,
about season 3 Picard, and the trailer actually didn't look that bad.
I don't know if I'd say Strange New Worlds has levels though. Actually, it's very good at being Star Trek.
It doesn't have to be any better than the original because that's where it's set.
Yes.
Andy and Sam are running around. The Cerritos crew is occasionally helping them out. Holographic versions of them. And they're traveling through time. We get to see every possible uniform.
Yeah, I think we keep setting records for most different uniforms seen in an episode.
Yeah.
Like in this show, and I assume we've done it again.
We saw the Rathacon. We got the scientist ones.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
It's such a classic.
We got
like,
the
70s, 80s kind of look.
Yeah, the clean whites, and we got the Enterprise era uniforms, just sort of in the background, but we got them. We even got some Section 31. Everybody's in this.
Even the new ones that he had on the Wayfarer, I was like, those are sharp. I'm always like brainstorming like every day, how to make a Star Trek uniform not look like pajama pants. And it's just like, as long as they're not pajamas, how do you make it look serious? And I was like, you know what? Those aren't actually that bad because they're black. They look like a jacket. It's like, that's pretty close. I still want a flap.
Yeah, well, Enterprise
Gotta have a flap.
Enterprise didn't look like pajamas. They looked like, overalls.
Yes.
Yeah.
They came with pockets. Very useful.
They did have pockets.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... I'm like a girl showing off her dress. I'm just like, it has pockets.
Yes.
Okay, it has a lot of pockets. But I use them all the time, and I made some of my own modifications.
I like your vest.
I knew it. I knew you did. It's so cool, right?
It's good. Yes.
And you can put so much stuff in there. You wouldn't even know.
You got to see the algae incident, apparently. That was a Rathacon era thing.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, I think that's more the animated show's invention, but... Because when I go through all my canon books, Chris, I cannot find the algae incident.
We can add stuff. We can add stuff to canon. There was an algae incident.
Yeah.
The Ambassador Octopus helped us out. He was proud. And I had a lot of fun when they traveled back to Australia. This was just a personal thing, but I have been watching Farscape with my buddies. And Farscape...
You nailed it because it's
Yeah,
just
I
like
did.
the accents.
I did the exact same
exactly your accent.
So we've been watching a lot of sci-fi, and when we were watching Stargate, that's all filmed locally. So we had a lot of fun whenever they'd go to a planet. We'd just say, "Hey, this planet looks a lot like the Pacific Northwest. This looks a lot like where we live." So we've just been assuming that Farscape is the same experience for Australians.
Yeah.
So we see the Sydney Opera House in the background there, and I'm just like, "Oi! This looks like New South Wales!" The punks show up and they have the same bad accent as me, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. I love Rutherford like taking a jacket and he's all trying to be serious. He's like, "No, I gotta get the pants too. Oh, they don't fit."
What are you doing?
I'm robbing these street punks so we can all dress up in these old-timey outfits.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
But that's like the fun part of the whole time travel thing.
No! Stop messing around.
I'm at least getting the pants.
Rutherford was having way too much fun.
Yeah.
Way too much fun. I kind of sympathize with Tendi, though. I think it's more fun if you're taking it seriously like that.
Well, I mean,
Like, you can't-
she
you
was
can't be
taking it
dicking
seriously
around.
for a different reason too.
That's
Like,
true,
She
yeah.
wants to be a captain one day.
Yeah, this isn't a training program.
Yeah. So that got blurted out, and then once he realized that was something important to her, like he was fully on board. It was good. It was good character stuff.
I think I would approach that holodeck program more like a Tendi than Rutherford.
Yeah.
Like you got.
Oh yeah.
You got to go when in Rome. You got to match the tone.
Yeah. I'd still be that science outpost. Well, you're not gonna go for that? You're not going for that Captain Danger? Okay, well, I'll go talk to her.
You'd be with not Carol Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could we talk privately?
Ooh, here comes the romance in 3, 2,
No
1.
thanks. I gotta go.
Wait, then why'd you design her so hot?
I don't know what to do now.
Even had the classic Star Trek prop with, the lights shooting out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic one.
The graphics, everything, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful Wrath of Khan era graphics, yeah.
Eventually Tenny decided to travel back in time and just swap the bomb with a little device.
Mm-hmm. And the bomb was basically the Nemesis bomb.
Yeah, it was pretty much the radiation, thorium radiation, which should kill everybody because it's really bad.
It is really bad. But it's a movie, so
illegal.
whatever. Yeah.
It's illegal.
Don't you know that's illegal, Romulan?
Yes.
Don't you know you're committing a crime?
They just didn't seem to care, the triplet Romulans.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts is you just skipped right past Sulu.
Yep.
You just skipped right past George Takei.
You can put that in your final thoughts.
Okay, final thoughts. That was fun too.
I
like how he was even better than Kirk.
Yeah.
Even better. Shatner might have something to say about that on Twitter.
Well, no, this was like Sulu daring Shatner to get on lower decks.
Oh, okay, yeah, do it. Do it, coward.
Oh, that was great. We got to see the barn, we got to see Sulu, and it's just like, and he's getting...
Finally got the wise sage advice.
Yeah, he didn't get it from the Rock. No. It was just fortune cookieing him.
Brad, I've lost many friends. Some heroically, some tragically. The randomness of death is merely a reflection of the unexpected joys we find in life.
Climbed inside and got himself dehydrated. So, yeah, the Sulu stuff never really happened. It was all in his mind.
Yeah.
But
he got the answers he needed. Yeah.
When they had to kick him out of there because, what's his name, was leaning on the warp core twice one day.
Yes. This is still a comedy show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were some good laughs in this one. It was just like cool stuff. There's so many awesome references in this one that like you just weren't ready for like when they finally gave you those laughs, and it's just like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. No, there was even tons of little things like when Mariner was getting out of the holodeck the first time, she has to like step over the letterbox format because it's a movie. Ugh.
Mr. Boimler, the news earlier today, he's on bereavement leave. He didn't say anything?
No, it didn't come up.
I'm sure you want to be there for him. When I've got a case of the blues, I lean on my besties pretty hard. I don't know what I'd do without Honus the bartender, Nurse Westlake, and Matt the whale.
Everything about this episode, I can't think of anything I didn't like.
Yeah, no, this was fantastic.
Except for that the god didn't ask for a Star Trek.
What does he need?
And we didn't see Trip.
Oh yeah. So I'm hoping this is the highest this can go for me, is that this is a Riker and Boimler infiltrating Section 31 thing. And they're going to make a reference to Trip doing the same thing, so we redeem that stupid finale of Enterprise a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
Hey, it had Shrek in it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see the Andorians.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Riker was cutting carrots.
Yeah, he was.
Got to see Troy. Added Riker to another series.
Yeah.
It blended in with the Pegasus episode flawlessly.
It's not a real Star Trek series unless Riker's involved somehow.
It's true.
I guess they had to do it.
Does directing count? Because
directing does count. Does count.
Taking a shot at Discovery. Damn. Yeah, no. Go watch the episode if you haven't.
Yeah, good things.
Yeah. As always, thanks for watching.